Good morning, children. Hope all of you are fine. In the previous classes, we have discussed about how did Hitler come to power in Germany and the role of Hitler in the Second World War and how did the Second World War begin and what happened to Germany and Hitler at the end of the Second World War. Children, at the end of the Second World War, Hitler was defeated. Today, we will discuss about the Nazi worldview, important ideologies of Hitler and Nazis. Children, Nazi ideology was synonymous with Hitler's worldview. Whole system of Nazism was based on certain beliefs and set of practices. One of the important beliefs of Nazism was racial hierarchy. I will repeat. One of the important beliefs of Nazism was racial hierarchy. Let's discuss about that. According to this, there was no equality between people, but only a racial hierarchy. In their view, blonde, blue-eyed Nordic German Aryans were at the top, the racial hierarchy. Who were belonged to the top category? Aryans, while Jews were located at the lowest category. These Jews were considered as the arch enemies of Aryans. All other colored people were placed in between depending upon their external features. Children, do you know from where did Hitler borrowed this racist ideology? Hitler's racism borrowed from the thinkers like Charles Darwin and Herbert Spencer. Darwin was a natural scientist who tried to explain the creation of plants and animals through the concept of evolution based on natural selection. Herbert Spencer later added the idea of survival of the fittest. According to this idea, only those species survived on Earth that could adapt themselves to changing climatic conditions. But children, you should understand this fact that Darwin never advocated human intervention in what he thought was a purely natural process of selection. But his ideas were used by racist thinkers and politicians to justify their rule over conquered people. Nazism argued that the strongest race would survive and the weak ones would perish. According to this, the Aryan race was the finest one. It had to retain its purity, become stronger and dominate the world. So children, according to Nazi worldview, which race was considered as the finest one? Yes, the Aryan race. Aryan race want to dominate the world. So, in order to retain the purity of Aryan race, all other races need to perish. So, Hitler started to kill those who were considered as undesirable and inferior race. The other aspect of Hitler's ideology related to the geopolitical concept of lebenstra or living space. He believed that new territories had to be acquired for settlement. This would enhance the area of the mother country. It means this would enhance the area of Germany. It would also enhance the material resources and power of the German nation. Hitler intended to extend German boundary by moving eastward to concentrate all German geographically in one place. Hence, he attacked Poland, and it was the beginning of the Second World War that we have discussed in the previous class. So, Poland became the laboratory for this experiment. Let me conclude today's session. For your reference, I have uploaded the URL. Go through it. Notes are also attached along with this. Take it down. A test question paper is also there. Try it yourself. Thank you.